Greetings. Welcome to the Forefront Radio. Welcome to our subscriber only video. Today we are talking about the Black man, the father of civilization, a biblical based perspective. Go to the Forefront Radio 2.0 on YouTube and you'll be able to watch the full video. For now, we're just going to touch on it briefly. Make sure you subscribe to the Forefront Radio in order to get updates on our content. A lot of times when we give information on these platforms, you have individuals that want to try to censor us. So now we're going to a subscriber base only model for those that are interested in the content. In this enlightening discussion, we delve into a profound biblical evidence that supports the assertion that the Black man is the father of civilization. Through a meticulous examination of Scripture, we explore the lineage and significance of key biblical figures, demonstrating their African heritage and contributions to humanity. The couple of key points to cover. Number one, the children of Ham and the children of Shem. We begin by exploring the descendants of Ham and the descendants of Shem, two of Noah's sons, who is traditionally considered the progenitor of African peoples and people in Mesopotamia. Biblical references such as Genesis chapter 10, verse 6 through 20 outline the nations that arose from Ham, including Cush, that's Ethiopia, including Mizraim, that's Egypt, including Put, that's Libya, and Canaan, that's the area of Northeast Africa, the Middle East, going all the way up into Turkey, the land of Assyria, and Babylon, all the way to India. Number two, Ham as a Black man and Shem as a Black man. Evidence from the Bible and historical interpretations suggests that Ham and his descendants were Black. But not only that, there are groups of people such as the Amharic in Ethiopia that have Shemitic lineages. Very important to understand that. We discuss the implications of this lineage and its implications and impact on the development of early civilizations in Africa and Mesopotamia. Number three, King Solomon. When you examine our video, The Forefront 2.0 on TikTok, you find out it's also available on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and YouTube. Just type The Forefront Radio 2.0 on YouTube and you'll be able to find the full video. King Solomon, in our video, we highlight that King Solomon, one of the most revered figures in the Bible, presents evidence of his African heritage. That's right. King Solomon has his roots in Africa. References from Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5 and 6, which says, I am black but comely, I am black but beautiful, describe King Solomon's dark complexion, affirming his Black identity. Number four, other biblical characters. Excuse me. When we examine other significant biblical characters, such as the Queen of Sheba and the Ethiopian eunuch, Hiram of Tyre, Moses, they all have their roots in the continent of Africa. This further illustrates the presence and influence of Black individuals in biblical history. Number five, biblical proof of Black forefathers creating civilization. By analyzing various scripture and historical contexts, we provide compelling evidence that Black individuals played a significant and foundational role in the creation and advancement of civilization. This includes the contributions to science, art, governance, rooting in the rich heritage of African nations. Join us as we journey through the Bible, as we uncover the unforgettable and often overlooked narratives that celebrate the Black man's pivotal role in history and civilization. As we discuss these things, we aim to educate, to inspire, to foster a deeper understanding of the diverse and inclusive nature of our shared human heritage. Go to the Forefront Radio 2.0 on YouTube to find out more information on that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pivot to recent developments and news. Let's get into a few news stories and news articles impacting the diaspora. Specifically, we're going to touch on the island nation state known as Jamaica. We're going to touch basically on the island state of Jamaica and the recent events going on there. Recent developments in Jamaica, a snapshot. Turf war in Craigtown sparks waves of violence. In the gritty streets of Craigtown, Kingston, Jamaica, a violent turf war has erupted between rival factions. The clashes have left residents fearful and authorities scrambling to restore order. The community grapples with the impact of gang violence on daily life, and urgent measures are needed to safeguard innocent lives. Next point. S Foods Supermarket delights in New Kingston with grand opening. New Kingston recently celebrated the long-awaited grand opening of S Foods Supermarket on Worthington Avenue. The vibrant event brought together locals eager to explore the new shopping destination. The supermarket promises convenience, fresh produce, and a wide range of products for their communities. Next point. 3 are convicted on cocaine trafficking charges. In a significant development, 3 who pleaded guilty to drug-related charges are convicted following a December 2022 bust. The Kingston and St. Parish Court handed down the verdict, emphasizing the seriousness of drug trafficking offenses in Jamaica. Next point. NCB raises $300 million for Hurricane Beryl relief efforts. The National Commercial Bank, NCB, has successfully met its $150 million target to support Hurricane Beryl relief efforts. The Building a Better Jamaica Fund through NCB aims to alleviate the impact of devastating storm on affected communities. The initiative underscores the importance of corporate social responsibility in times of crisis. Next key point. ED adds mother-in-law to Hollywood film resume. Everton, quote, E.D. Dennis, known for his roles in previous films, has added another credit to his Hollywood film resume. His latest appearance in the movie Mother-in-Law showcases his talent and highlights Jamaica's contribution to the global entertainment industry. Next key point. Barbados passport remains most powerful in the Caribbean. Barbados continues to hold the top spot as the most powerful passport in the Caribbean region. Its visa-free access to numerous countries underscores its island's nation's global influence and connectivity. Next key point. Foreign exchange update. The Jamaican currency is approximately 157.26 to $1. So for those of you that are traveling overseas, you can give a comparison between the amount that it would take for $1 going into Jamaica versus what you will receive in Jamaican currency. The exchange rate for the United States dollar against the Jamaican dollar stands at 157.26. The Bank of Jamaica daily exchanges trading reflects a slight decrease of 16 cents, impacting current markets. Next, Elon Musk criticism over deepfake Kamala Harris video. Elon Musk, the billionaire, owner of X, formerly known as Twitter, has drawn criticism for sharing a deep fake video featuring United States Vice President Kamala Harris. The controversial video raises ethical questions about the use of manipulated content in the digital age. So that's the latest updates on Jamaica and recent news. We're going to touch on one more recent news development. We're going to travel now overseas from Jamaica to the nation state known as Malawi. We're going to travel now to Malawi and give news and information pertaining to international news impacting our Black communities. We're going to touch on the nation state known as Malawi. In recent news, Malawi has been spotlighted for tragedies occurring in the community. Tragedy struck when the Malawian vice president was killed in a plane crash. Malawi mourns the loss of Vice President Saulus Claus Chilema, who perished in a plane crash. The incident sent shockwaves throughout the nation, leaving citizens grappling with grief and uncertainty. Number 2, climate resilience and innovation. Banana wine production. Despite climate shocks and bureaucratic hurdles, a group of enterprising Malawians have pioneered banana wine production. This unexpected intervention and invention aims to address shrinking crop yields caused by global climate change. Number 3, controversial arrangement. Malawian workers head to Israel. An undisclosed deal has led Malawians to work in Israel, raising questions about transparency and the impact on workers. Opposition leader Kondwana Nakwama has criticized the secrecy surrounding this arrangement. So now, real quick, let me make a commentary on this. We see, ladies and gentlemen, that although so-called Europeans will tell minority groups to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, right? Why do they not say that to themselves when it comes to developing the European-based nation state of the Israelis? Why do they not say that? It is because they cannot. They rather go to Kenya, they rather go to Malawi and ask the people of the population to develop their nation state in the agricultural sector instead of doing it themselves. Now, with the increase of solar activity and cancer rates escalating in the nation state of Israel, we know that those that live there are not the original inhabitants. The original inhabitants would not be catching cancer from sunburn. So now, let's go to the next article. Number 4, nurses struggle rejecting wage rise amid economic turbulence. If you haven't subscribed to the Forefront Radio, please make sure you subscribe. If you haven't followed the Forefront Radio on TikTok, follow us on TikTok. If you haven't followed us on YouTube, make sure you follow us on YouTube. Malawian nurses have rejected proposed wage increase, citing the worst cost and living crisis after the currency devaluation. The economic challenges faced by civil servants underscore the need for sustainable solutions. Number 5, austerity measures. The president suspends foreign travel. President Lazarus has implemented austerity measures, including suspending foreign travel for himself and his cabinet members. These actions aim to heal the economy and address foreign exchange